How you feel, homie? First you had L, now you holding one, yeah. Cross on my chest, I'm a holy one, yeah. Being broke, be my phobia, yeah. I could take your nigga, I could take your hoe. Bitch, I got both. In love with my figure, with love 7 figures. Bitch, I want both. Bad when I be bumming, I'm bad when I be stunting. Bitch, they want both. Honestly, you could just do like one more A-bar. She looking good on me.
Yeah, that's my Trezero, bro.
I must confess. She looking good on me. The way we stepping out here, getting my shit wet. Get a homie on me. Each time I stunt on the ground, my ex ain't pressed. Know how you feel, homie. First you had L, now you holding one, yeah. Cross on my chest, I'm a holy one, yeah. Being broke, be my phobia, yeah. I can take your nigga, I can take your hoe. Bitch, I got both.
You don't like answering questions.
I don't feel like a set amount. We're gonna work on songs till.
Nothing new on me. Nothing to prove. I just make moves and she acting choosy. Yeah. Love about the baddest, so I can't complain. Her ass the fattest, she ain't had to pay. All natural and so pretty to face. Yeah, she a queen and Slim be the.
I think a his or J. What does that mean?
It means the anointed one.
Oh yes.
The what?
Pay the money to the grave, nigga. I ain't with
here it is.
grave niggas. 50 bitches wanna take a picture with a pretty nigga who got 8 figures. How you feel? I trade for Bradley Bill and let your mama buy you a casket. Me and your hoe in Calabasas. Ooh. And she wanna pay my taxes. Yeah, let me run that back.
You gotta go, bro.
That's a lie.
Good.
He had to go. I fucking said
I'm packing, love it when I eat it up. She call me her Pac-Man. Every time I beat it up, she call me her strong, healthy black man. Scary up. Bring on us. I know they pressed, I feel no ways. Don't really care unless it pays. So you need to move, get out my way. Working till my bank account is frosty. Fake friends, the only thing that really cost me. Should've loved always before you flipped your bread across me. Break bread with the whole good day ones around me, yeah, yeah.
Put you on my next one was off. I came in too early. Put you in my next one. Alright, cool. Let's move to the next verse.
Suicide doors, cause nigga I was always taught that God don't like ugly. So when I flaunt the quality, don't judge me, nigga I don't give a fuck if they ever love me. Try and get to where they can't touch me, nigga I'm blessed, blessed, blessed. Mama told me I should never ever settle for less, less, less. So trust me when I tell you at the end I promise to be blessed, blessed, blessed. Mama told me I should never ever settle for less, less, less. Till I'm blessed, blessed, blessed. Nigga,
This one is definitely giving me a different vibe. It's giving me like a West Coast vibe. What was your inspiration? What was your vision
for this song? Like
for
specifically
this project?
For the project. That's all right. That's kind of difficult for me to say because I feel like I naturally am always writing music. So I have a lot of songs that I don't put out. And pretty much when I like decide to put out a project, I kind of just form it around what songs match my energy the most during like what I want to portray.
I feel it. What was your energy with this one?
I was definitely more, what's the word for like when you like internally like are reviewing yourself or
you're critiquing, you're reflecting.
I was a lot, yeah. I'll go with that. I was really self-critical of myself during this last period of time. And God Fearing Pain Knowing is like it's kind of like a personal mantra of mine that I picked up. So that even like when you hit the lowest of the lows and once you come out of that, pretty much anything that happens after that isn't as bad because you know you've gone through worse and you've been able to, you know.
I love that. I love that mantra.
Yeah, if you're able to persevere, that's a word, right? If you could persevere like at your worst, then you could persevere through almost anything. So
for sure. So like, it's definitely giving me a West Coast vibe. So why the change up since when you first started releasing music to now? It's giving me very much, you know, it's giving me some good stuff. So where's the West Coast vibe coming from?
The West Coast vibe, here's the thing. just like I said, like I write every day. I have different types of songs that I make. So I might not have been putting out this type of shit before, but I was always writing this type of shit. And it's always about like timing and when it sounds right. Like my next project is gonna sound completely different, and motherfuckers gonna be like, when the fuck did you start doing this? And I'm gonna be like, I always have. Like, I'm gonna be singing hella on the next project. And people from high school are gonna be like, oh, you singing again? I never stopped. You feel me? So.
Right. Well, my personal favorite on the album is Juicy. Matter of fact, can we play that one? Because I just need a vibe out real quick because I really love that one.
Yeah, I got you. Why'd you like Juicy, if you don't mind?
Like, I'm a West Coast baby, and I'm a little ratchet, so this one is giving me very much West Coast, and I was loving it.
Yeah, I call her Josie. Smallest nigga that she know, yeah, she knew me. I was a nigga way before we was a two-piece. That's why we go together, she was in the hoop.
Okay, but actually, matter of fact, because I have a question. So, Miss Hoopty, the last 4 or 5 albums you've been talking about, who is Miss Hoopty?
No.
We all want to know who Miss Hoopty is.
Lyrical breakdown. I'm not saying Miss Hoopty. Mm-hmm. All right, I said I used to call her Juicy. This song is actually kind of.
So she juicy.
Yeah, this song is actually hella funny. I don't know if you guys saw Boogie Nights, the movie that Pop Smoke was in. Me and the roommates went over, watched that shit, and in there, like Pop Smoke's character kept talking to like the main character's like girl, because he used to have relations with her. And he was all like, yeah, I used to call her Juicy. Like,
so you feel like you could relate.
I was like, dang, one, that's a fire nickname. Two, I feel like we all got like Juicies in our life where like, yeah, like I used to like rock with so-and-so like back before I was like where I'm at now. I might still have feelings for that person, you know.
Why are you holding out on us? Who's your Miss Juicy? Like, just let her know. What's her vibe? She a Leo, Gemini, Scorpio? What's she giving?
I ain't gonna say nothing like that, but like I was saying, I forgot where I was at. See, you be throwing me off.
Look. See, you getting all riled up. All I'm asking is who Miss Juicy is.
You asking for specifics.
That's all I'm asking, but okay.
It's all good. We all got Juicy in our life.
I feel you. So, like, that was my favorite song. I really vibe with that one. But what was the most song or the most fun to make? Like, what was your favorite song on the album?
The song that was funnest to make is definitely Choosy, featuring Elle Cro and Phoenix Gold. Those are two of the homies. I just love collabing with people. So whenever I have a chance to like collaborate, even like Can't Complain with like Osi Mac, where we could just like trade bars and shit and, you know, get lit. Like, and obviously, you know, my song with Ekem. Like anytime I have a song with other people, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna lean towards those ones already, because I love hearing like other people on like molding to my like vision, and hopefully one day, you know, I'll be able to be in their vision for whatever they want to do for like projects.
I feel it. So like, I feel like people know who you are. People know EJ the rapper, but like, who are you? Who is EJ? Like, who are you?
That's funny you said that. I feel like people don't really know like who I am.
Exactly.
Like, I don't really have like, even in my inner circle, I'm still like kind of like closed off. Like I let some things out, but usually I'm pretty like to myself type of person. You feel me? And that's why I let my true self out within my music. You know, so a lot of my shit's factual. You know. And I just try and be like as honest as possible when I step into like the booth or when I write, because that's my like therapy. That's my like, okay, I get to let some shit off my chest now.
I feel it. We love good therapy. So do you feel like through your music, people can get to know who you are?
Definitely.
Authentically.
I feel like if you ever really want to like know where my head's at or like my mind state, maybe not currently, but where it was at in like the last like 6-7 months, just listen to like whatever last project I put out, whatever song I just put out. Yeah. For sure.
Good. So how can people follow you? So I'm really excited to see what you have upcoming. So how can people follow this journey? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the future with your music and everything else?
In 5 years, that's tough. Because I'm 25 now, so in 5 years I'll be 30. But again, if I was making music for like the money aspects, I would have been quit. Like I said, this shit's like therapy to me. So I do it more for like myself than anything. So I'll probably still be making music, and hopefully I'm continuing to like push my sound forward, and hopefully in 5 years I could look back at this project and be like, oh, I was still learning a lot about music. Even if it sounds polished now, I want it to be even more polished later. You know, a diamond, like when you find like a diamond that you like, it's always gonna be a bigger diamond, you know, and I want to keep working towards like those bigger diamonds.
I feel it. So what is your, like, how big of a critic are you of yourself? Because you're saying it might be polished now. I mean, it sounds good. So like, what's
the moment I drop a project, I usually don't listen to that project again until like at least another year. Cause like if I do, I'm gonna find everything wrong about it, like in that project. I'm very like self-critical. Yeah, like extremely.
So what's your proudest moment then in your music career thus far?
My proudest moment, I try not to be prideful when it comes to my music. I'm pretty like, you know, that's hard. But I would say whenever I perform, that's probably my favorite thing about music, because I really get to let loose on stage. So whenever I get to perform and get people like, you know, and hopefully I'll be back on stage soon.
I mean,
we'll see.
I could see it. I could definitely see it, because Fusion, any performance I ever went to that you're performing in was lit. Like, I will say that. So to hear that you're a little bit critical of yourself is interesting. That's very interesting. So you just dropped this one, but for the next one, can we get a little sneak peek? Like, what's your vision? What direction are you going in?
You want to hear
we
something?
We want to know. Yeah.
I'll show you something.
Okay, let's hear it.
I haven't decided what I'm gonna call it yet, so I'm not gonna, you know, put out the options there. I don't want no one, you know, to steal it.
Hey, you did say you have a mood for every project, so what's the mood for this one?
It's gonna be a lot more, you know, it's gonna be very chilled, laid back vibes, late night rides. It's gonna be some hoodie season type shit.
I'm excited.
You feel me? So, like I said, I'm gonna be singing a lot more on this next project. So, I mean, hopefully people fuck with it. This one's called Paradise. Will I ever actually drop it? I don't know, but it's gonna be like the vibe.
Shoot, we're hearing it now, so you got to.